In a world cluttered with information, where truth is power, Lawin Weekly News stands apart.
We delve deeper, uncover facts, and bring stories to light. From political showdowns and economic triumphs to the pulse of the street and the heart of the community.
We capture the moments that define us, stories that challenge, inspire, and transform.
Tune in live Sundays 8 a.m. Central Standard Time and Sundays 6 p.m. Central Standard Time.
These are Lawin headlines for this week. Texas House rolls out private school voucher proposal. New blood test for colon cancer to be offered at Austin clinics. San Antonio schools track heart rates with tech in PE classes. SC urges Palace lawmakers to submit 2025 budget proposals. F1 kicks off 2025 season in true Hollywood style. Heidelin to compete in final games, but baby comes first. Meghan Markle's new venture lifestyle brand as ever revealed. Philippine Embassy announces 2025 VIP tour dates and the debut of VIP Next Gen.
I am Nesca, and tonight we bring you the latest stories in the United States of America, especially in the state of Texas. So sit back, relax, and let Lawin Weekly News be your guide to the news that matters most. The Texas House of Representatives has introduced a bill aimed at providing private school vouchers to families, allowing them to receive approximately 85% of the funding that public schools collect per student from state and local sources. The bill is part of a larger initiative to expand education options for families in the state. The proposal has already sparked significant debate among lawmakers, educators, and families. Supporters argue that the voucher system would give parents more educational choices, particularly for those seeking alternatives to public schools. They believe that by allowing families to use public funds for private school tuition, the system could reduce the financial burden of private education. The concept of school vouchers is not new in the U.S., as several states have implemented similar programs. Proponents argue that such initiatives provide families with more control over their children's education and cater to individual needs. In Texas, the debate over school vouchers has been ongoing, with strong opinions on both sides. A Texas official is pushing for the removal of low-cost broadband requirements tied to federal funds. Texas is set to receive more than $3 billion to expand internet access across the state, but the official argues that these requirements could make it difficult for broadband providers to offer competitive and affordable services. Texas Comptroller Glenn Heber recommended that federal officials change the requirements for the broadband funding, including eliminating the low-cost stipulation. He suggested that this change in a letter to U.S. Senator Ted Cruz, who chairs the Senate committee overseeing the federal agency responsible for allocating the broadband funds. The official contends that removing these affordability stipulations would allow providers more flexibility in pricing and service options, potentially speeding up the expansion of internet services across Texas. The goal of the federal funding is to address gaps in internet access, especially in rural and underserved areas, to ensure that Texans have reliable access to the internet for education, work, and healthcare. The Houston Housing Authority has reaffirmed its commitment to proceeding with a major affordable housing project in Independence Heights. The project involves the construction of a $24.3 million, 260-unit affordable housing complex designed to combat the pressures of gentrification and preserve the neighborhood's unique identity. Independence Heights is historically significant as the first municipality in Texas to be incorporated by African Americans. Since its annexation by the city of Houston, the community has faced challenges from rising land values and property taxes, threatening its distinct cultural identity. The new housing development aims to provide affordable housing options to help longtime residents remain in the neighborhood. Following community advocacy and resistance to the potential cancellation of the project, the Houston Housing Authority's decision was confirmed with a unanimous vote. The agreement with the development partner Columbia Residential LLC will remain intact. The affordable housing complex is designed to cater to the needs of current residents, offering subsidized units that align with the economic conditions of the area. Nonprofit organizations in Texas are facing challenges as federal funding for meal delivery programs to homebound seniors continues to decline. The reduction in financial support is leaving nonprofits that depend on government grants grappling with difficult choices about how to allocate limited resources. Meal delivery services have become a vital lifeline for seniors across the state. For some, these meals are the only source of consistent nutrition, while for others, the regular visits from delivery staff offer important social interaction and a connection to the outside world. Volunteers and staff members often act as informal check ins on the well being of seniors, adding an extra layer of support. To compensate for the loss of federal funding, many organizations are exploring alternative sources of support, including community fundraising and local donations. However, these efforts often fall short of covering the full cost of the services needed. Or advocates for senior care stress that these meal delivery programs provide more than just food. They also offer valuable social interaction and a sense of security for isolated seniors. Austin has been selected to begin administering a new blood test for colon cancer screening as part of an initiative to improve cancer detection. The city was chosen due to its established healthcare infrastructure and the responsiveness of its medical community to new technologies. The blood test, which requires a simple blood draw, detects biomarkers associated with colon cancer. This non invasive method offers an alternative to traditional screening procedures like colonoscopy, potentially increasing the number of individuals who undergo regular screenings. The test is expected to facilitate earlier detection, which may improve treatment outcomes for those diagnosed with colon cancer. Healthcare professionals in Austin are currently being trained to administer the test and interpret the results. Participating clinics will offer this new screening option alongside traditional methods and provide necessary support to patients throughout the process. The introduction of the blood test is expected to help reduce this strain on healthcare systems by offering a less resource intensive alternative to traditional screening methods. An Arctic blast descended upon North Texas this week, bringing historically cold temperatures that shattered an 86-year-old daily temperature record in Dallas. The cold front, which resulted from an Arctic air mass, caused temperatures to fall below zero, a rare event for the region. The National Weather Service confirmed that the previous temperature record, set in 1937, was surpassed. Meteorologists meticulously recorded the data, noting the significant deviation from typical winter temperatures for North Texas. Heating demands surged as residents sought warmth in their homes, and utility companies reported higher energy consumption due to the colder weather. Local authorities issued safety advisories urging residents to dress warmly, check on vulnerable individuals, and ensure pets were sheltered. A public charter school in San Antonio has introduced wrist-worn heart rate monitors in physical education classes. The initiative is aimed at teaching students about heart health while allowing them to track their physical performance during class activities. In Idea Harvey Najim, the monitors provide real-time data on students' heart rates, enabling them to see how their cardiovascular system responds as they engage in physical activities. The teachers at the school report that students are more motivated to participate in gym classes as they can track their progress through the data provided by the heart rate monitors. Instructors also use the data from the monitors to adjust activities based on individual students' needs. This personalized approach allows teachers to offer more targeted instruction, helping students who need additional support or presenting more challenging tasks to those who excel. The heart rate data is also made available to parents, providing them with insights into their children's physical activity levels. Other educators and administrators are now exploring the possibility of adopting similar technology driven approaches in their own programs. The ongoing outbreak of avian flu is creating challenges for small businesses across the United States, leading to egg shortages and rising prices. With egg production limited, farmers are struggling to meet growing demand, causing further strain on the industry. Local bakeries and restaurants, which rely on eggs as a key ingredient, are dealing with dwindling supplies and rising costs. Grocery stores are also feeling the pinch, with shelves that once held cartons of eggs now sparsely stocked. Experts are stressing the importance of biosecurity in the poultry industry to prevent future outbreaks. In response to the crisis, some states have initiated financial aid programs for farmers impacted by the outbreak. There is also a focus in research to develop vaccines and other solutions to combat the flu. While chicken meat prices have also fluctuated, they have not been affected as severely as egg prices.
In a world filled with fleeting moments, there's beauty waiting to be captured. My name is Christian, and I specialize in immortalizing your most precious memories, from elegant weddings to vibrant events and timeless portraits. I'm here to make every moment unforgettable. Let me tell your story through the lens. Contact me today and let's create magic together.
The U.S. Internal Revenue Service, or IRS, is set to lay off approximately 6,000 employees, about 6% of its workforce. In a move announced Thursday by Christy Armstrong, the agency's director of talent acquisition, The layoffs are part of a broader government downsizing effort of President Donald Trump's administration, which has already affected other sectors of government. This includes a focus on workers new to their positions who have fewer protections than longer tenured employees. The job cuts are expected to total around 6,700, with the majority targeting workers hired during the Biden administration. As part of an expansion aimed at enhancing IRS enforcement efforts on wealthy taxpayers. The IRS now employs approximately 100,000 people, up from 80,000 under the Biden administration. The agency had sought to increase its staffing to improve tax enforcement and close gaps in revenue collection, which budget analysts had estimated could help reduce budget deficits. The layoffs come at a critical time at the IRS is entering the peak of tax filing season, with the April 15 deadline just 2 months away. The agency expects to process over 140 million individual tax returns by that date. The Supreme Court of the Philippines has instructed the House of Representatives, the Senate, and Malacanang to submit the original copies of the 2025 General Appropriations Bill, or GAB, and the 2025 General Appropriations Enrolled Bill. The directive, issued on February 18, is part of a preliminary conference related to a petition challenging potential irregularities in the national budget process. This order comes as part of ongoing legal proceedings that aim to reduce or review the formulation and approval of the national budget. The petition, which triggered the Supreme Court's involvement, raises concerns about the legality and fairness of the budgetary process. The original copies of the 2025 GAB and the 2025 General Appropriations Enrolled Bill are essential for understanding the allocation and distribution of funds for the upcoming fiscal year. US President Donald Trump referred to Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky as a dictator in comments about the ongoing war between Ukraine and Russia. Trump's remarks, made on his Truth Social platform, questioned the democratic nature of Zelensky's leadership, suggesting that he rules without elections. Trump also urged Zelensky to act quickly for the future of Ukraine. Zelensky, who was elected in 2019 with a decisive victory, has faced significant challenges due to Russia's invasion of Ukraine in early 2022. Zelensky's leadership has focused on combating corruption and navigating Ukraine through the war, but his administration has been under increased scrutiny due to the ongoing conflict. The United States has been a major supporter of Ukraine, providing military aid and resources. Zelensky's government continues to balance national security with democratic governance amid the war. The Philippine Embassy and consulates in the United States are gearing up for an exciting cultural journey as they announce the return of their prestigious, very important Pinoy or VIP tour and the launch of a new experience, the VIP Next Gen, slated to take place from July 6 to 15, 2025. This annual tour is designed to offer Filipino Americans and other foreign nationals an immersive experience into the vibrant culture, hospitality, and stunning tourist destinations across the Philippines. The VIP tour remains a hallmark program that allows participants to discover the historical heart of Manila, the pristine beauty of Palawan, and many more destinations that capture the essence of Filipino life. Visitors will have the chance to explore cultural landmarks, taste authentic Filipino cuisine, and connect with the country's deep-rooted traditions. For those wanting to extend their journey, the tour also offers various add-on packages that allow visitors to explore other destinations in Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. For more information on the VIP tour and to sign up for the 2025 adventure, visit www.viptourphilippines.com.
Tune into Legal Treats with attorney Eileen Ligote Dizon
every Friday 6:30 p.m. Central Time.
Get your weekly dose of legal knowledge, especially on family matters like divorce, child custody, child support, estate planning, probate and immigration.
Engage in discussion by posting your questions or comments during the show.
See you every Friday at 6:30 p.m. Central Time. That would be Saturday at 8:30 a.m. Philippines. Don't miss out.
Formula One kicked off its 2025 season with a spectacular event in London designed to captivate both traditional fans and newcomers to the sport. A standout moment of the event was the appearance of seven-time world champion Lewis Hamilton, who made his first public appearance since his highly anticipated move to Ferrari. Wearing a Ferrari red tie, Hamilton's presence added extra excitement and marked the beginning of a new chapter in his illustrious career. His switch to the iconic Italian team is one of the key storylines for the upcoming season, as fans eagerly await how this new collaboration will affect the racing dynamic. The event was a 2-hour televised spectacle infused with the glamour typically seen at Hollywood premieres, further signaling Formula One's efforts to broaden its cultural appeal. The Philippines' first Olympic gold medalist Heidelin Diaz Naranjo is focused on growing the popularity of weightlifting in the country, while also pursuing her Olympic dreams. Despite her commitment to developing the sport, Diaz Naranjo confirmed her plans to qualify for the 2028 Olympics in Los Angeles, sharing her intentions during the Inquirer read-along event. Diaz Naranjo made history at the 2020 Tokyo Olympics when she won the gold medal in weightlifting, an achievement that was celebrated nationwide. Her victory was a landmark moment for Philippine sports, and since then, she has used her platform to advocate for weightlifting and inspire young athletes. Although she has expressed a desire to start a family, Diaz Naranjo remains committed to her athletic career. She acknowledges that family is a priority, but continues to focus on her training and preparation for future competitions, including the 2028 Olympics. Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, has unveiled the rebranding of her lifestyle venture to As Ever, marking a fresh chapter for her entrepreneurial journey. This announcement follows her return to social media with a new Instagram handle, reigniting public interest in her business. The brand, initially launched as American Riviera Orchard last year, was originally centered around offerings like jars of preserves, but the rebranding signals a shift toward a broader lifestyle and wellness focus. Markle shared her excitement about the new direction of the brand through an Instagram post, expressing her eagerness for followers to explore the products under the As Ever name. The post, which also featured her daughter Lilibet, drew attention to the transformation of the venture. The As Ever lifestyle brand is set to include a wide array of products ranging from pet food to yoga equipment, home decor, and Filipino boxing icon Manny Pacquiao has responded to public criticisms regarding the source of his and his wife Jinky's wealth. In recent statements, Pacquiao denied allegations suggesting that their fortune stems from illegal activities or corruption, emphasizing that their success is a result of years of hard work and perseverance. The couple's lavish lifestyle, frequently shared on social media, has drawn the attention of critics who argue that their displays of wealth may not resonate with the realities faced by many Filipinos. Despite the backlash, Pacquiao remained unfazed, reiterating that their wealth is legitimate and earned through honest means. Pacquiao clarified that neither he nor Jinky are troubled by the negative comments. He maintained that their financial achievements are based on diligence and not dishonesty. In addition to his boxing career, Pacquiao serves as a senator in the Philippines, which has drawn even more public interest in his personal affairs. This dual role further amplifies the attention on his financial matters, prompting him to publicly address the issue of. As we brace ourselves for the upcoming weather changes, let's dive into what you can expect day by day. Whether you're planning outdoor activities or just preparing for the week, we've got you covered with the most accurate forecast. Stay tuned with us as we take a closer look at the weather patterns that will impact our region. Remember, here at Lawin Weekly News, we bring you the clearest skies to the stormiest forecasts.
Here is your weather forecast in Houston, Texas from February 23rd to March 1st, 2025. On February 23rd, Sunday, the highest temperature is 56 degrees Fahrenheit with a low of 46 degrees Fahrenheit. Periods of rain and a thunderstorm are anticipated in the morning, followed by cloudy skies. On February 24th, Monday, the highest temperature is 66 degrees Fahrenheit with a low of 51 degrees Fahrenheit. The day will be pleasant and warmer with times of clouds and sun. On February 25th, Tuesday, the highest temperature is 73 degrees Fahrenheit with a low of 55 degrees Fahrenheit. Partly sunny and beautiful conditions are expected. On February 26th, Wednesday, the highest temperature is 76 degrees Fahrenheit with a low of 57 degrees Fahrenheit. Morning low clouds will give way to some sun. On February 27th, Thursday, the highest temperature is 73 degrees Fahrenheit with a low of 46 degrees Fahrenheit. Partial sunshine is anticipated. On February 28th, Friday, the highest temperature is 73 degrees Fahrenheit with a low of 51 degrees Fahrenheit. Mostly sunny skies are expected. On March 1st, Saturday, the highest temperature is 76 degrees Fahrenheit with a low of 58 degrees Fahrenheit. Mostly sunny skies are expected. And this is Lawin Weekly weather forecast for Houston, Texas.
So those were the latest stories in Texas. I'm Nesca Santina from Lawin Media Network. Have a great day.
Lawin Weekly News.
Tune in live Sundays 8 a.m. Central Standard Time and Sundays 6 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Lawin Weekly News.